With the rise in college enrollment across the globe, certain towns are experiencing a new geographical phenomenon known as studentification, or the effects of high densities of students living in one area. Although its effects are more pronounced in college towns, the influences can be seen even in our very own Newtown.
Students have been observed to make an impact on their local businesses, especially those involving food. Rita's Water Ice in Newtown reports that roughly 40 to 45% of their revenue comes from high school students, particularly those from Council Rock High School North, which is located just a few hundred yards away. They say that they are semi-dependent on students. In other words, if all students ceased coming to Rita's, the business would survive. In the past, Rita's has made efforts to specifically attract students by giving out free water ice for good report cards, but has since abandoned this practice. Still, Rita's believes it has an edge over local dessert competitors like Goodnose, Zebra Stripe Whale, and Sweet Pea, since only Rita's offers water ice at a reasonably low cost.
Moishanitsy's, a Jewish deli in the Summit Shopping Center, reports that students generate roughly 15% of their revenue, particularly students from George School. We get at least 1 or 2 kids cutting class to eat here every day, one employee reports. While the student revenue is helpful, students are not crucial to the success of the company. As a result, Moishanitsy's has made no effort to target students, but still consider themselves the go-to location for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, since there are few similar establishments in Newtown. The Newtown Starbucks branch gets business from students not only attending the high schools within a 5-mile radius, Council Rock High School South, Council Rock High School North, and George School, but also those that are farther away, Central Bucks High School. Thus, it is reasonable to assume that a large percentage of their income comes directly from local students. Starbucks, with locations all over the world, is clearly not dependent on Newtown students for revenue. The company has, however, had more student customers since they began the Starbucks version of Happy Hour, at which time Frappuccinos, a frozen drink popular among students, are on sale. With the only thing remotely resembling a competitor, being Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks is the most patronized coffee shop in the Newtown area.
The following interview was conducted with Goodnose owner Josh.
Just because of proximity, I'd say that the lion's share of the sales that we do with students comes from Council Rock North, simply because we're in walking distance. It's actually very convenient, only a few hundred-yard walk from the high school itself to our location. You don't have to cross any major roads to do it. South, we do get a large culture from, simply because of the connection to Newtown historically. A lot of the families that went to South traditionally came to Goodnose back when the old store was open. And I'm recently discovering the connection between the George School and the old Goodnose location. Student-generated revenue, either in groups or coming in with families of their parents and their siblings, would represent probably a minimum of 30% of the business that we do. Ice cream is a very social affair. People come in with large groups. You tend to have one person that buys for the entire party, and it's a great activity to hang out and eat and feel comfortable in a relaxed setting. So because that's a lot of times what high schoolers are looking to do with their disposable income, we're an obvious attraction. But we're early enough. We've been around for a little over a year and a half right now. We opened in July of '09. Now at the moment we are working out our expansion program, and we're looking to open multiple stores. Once we get that worked out and somebody dedicated to marketing, one of the first things we're going to look at is how to attract specifically student schools, student customers. Absolutely do. In the student market, the direct competitor that we have is Rita's Water Ice, both based on location in Council Rock and the tradition of walking from school to a local area from Council Rock. Breeze is a little bit closer, and there wasn't a Goodnose for a number of years, so we're looking to rebuild the youth culture with Goodnose.
We travel from Newtown, Pennsylvania to Bristol, UK. Beyond the confines of Newtown, the studentification phenomenon is especially prevalent in the UK, in cities like Manchester and Belfast. While both of these cities do contain universities within them, there's another oft-mentioned factor leading to their studentification. A recent initiative by the UK government to enroll half of their student population in a higher education. The cause, it seems, is simple to pin down, but what about the result?
Some of the negative outcomes of studentification are amplified versions of what some might call normal college behavior, excessive buildup of garbage or loud music late into the night. Plenty of the results are economic in nature. Due to crushing student debt, many students split the cost of housing through houses of multiple occupation, or HMOs. Although HMOs would seem to alleviate some of the issues resulting from studentification, like overcrowded, ill-equipped housing, it actually results in a variety of its own issues, like higher rent and higher insurance prices, since a theft in a single house can result in damages for 3 or more students.
But studentification also holds the power to lend new life to neighborhoods. According to The Guardian, students help generate £45 million per year in higher education institutions, and for every 100 positions held in a university or college, another 99 jobs are created externally. Additionally, students have the power to contribute culturally, since their presence had been connected with gentrification of old neighborhoods.